DaphoDILL, and I just skipped class.
The Progress Report.
All right, what's going on? This is your girl Lalaa Shepard. This is a new episode of Skipping Class presented by the Progress Report. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good. Go to introduce yourself to us.
I am DaphoDILL, man, the one and only from Hattiesburg, Mississippi.
Okay.
Stay tuned.
Yeah.
Tap in.
That's what's up.
Ride the wave.
Okay. Well, first, I remember you did some promo with us, so that's when I first got introduced to your name, and I thought your name was very interesting. And then I got to see you perform Monday, actually, at the DJ's meeting, New Music Monday. So, first, what does your name mean?
It's like it's two parts to it. One is because my last name is Dill.
Okay.
So I connected the two. I love of flowers, and I love how having faith the size of a mustard seed, the same way you grow a plant from this seed, and how it grows, gets withered and weathered by the storm, and it grows into this beautiful thing, and that's DaphoDILL.
For sure. I love that. And I was saying off air too, I love your outfit and the flowers. I saw you had the flowers Monday as well too, so is that like a part of your look?
Yeah.
Okay, word. That's what's up. Okay. So now tell me where you from and talk about your upbringing there.
I'm from Hattiesburg, Mississippi, man. It's very conservative there. I say I grew up better than some. But it was very strict.
When you say strict, like your parents.
Yeah, like I was raised a lot by my grandmother.
Oh shoot.
She was like a a pastor or
deaconess
or whatever for a church.
Yeah.
So I was on lock.
So what was it like then? Like say for instance, like high school years when people was out partying, was you able to go to dances, and like what was some stuff that you wasn't able to do that like a average person might be able to do?
I went to maybe like 2 dances, maybe. In a party, maybe, but other than that, I couldn't go anywhere. That was a no.
Got you. So, like, how was it with you socializing with people? Was that tough or easy?
That was pretty easy for me. I'm an introvert, extrovert, but I'm like when I'm out, But I'm very social when I want to be.
Yeah, I feel that. Okay, so like when you were able to do your own thing and get out on your own, how was that versus being used to coming from a strict upbringing?
I felt free. I felt alive. I was like, I can't be fucked with right now.
Yeah.
People just gonna have to ride this wave and let me do me.
Okay.
They didn't go well with my parents.
Okay.
They were just like, yeah, no. I got a piercing. It's like, take that shit out. But eventually they fell in love with who I became. So.
That's what's up. Okay. All right. Well, what was your first piercing?
Oh, my nose.
Okay. Same one you got now or something different?
It was something different.
Got you.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool. And you was doing poetry before music, right?
Yeah.
So talk about getting introduced to poetry and understanding what poetry was.
I guess I was just very good at English. So when I would read things and we read a lot of poetry. So I was like, I can do that. And I was like, when I just pretty much understood the concept of what poetry was, what people were trying to explain in it, I was like, yeah, I can definitely put my feelings out and try to construct it in this way, how I've been taught to do it.
Got you. Did you ever let people hear your poetry?
Yeah, I was in a poetry club in high school.
Okay, that's what's up. We'll talk about that experience for you. Like, were you scared to let people hear your stuff, or were you like excited?
Very scared. I remember one day they found my binder full of poems, and I was like, yeah, no, that's not mine. I stole it back. But I was
that's
like, no. Yeah, I was very nervous. So like the people in the group, I was very comfortable with. But anybody outside of it, I was like, no. I feel like they weren't intellectual enough to hear it anyways.
I hear that. What was some of the stuff that you were, talking about?
Depression a lot. Anxiety, upbringing, love. Love was a big one. And how it kind of applies to life. That was pretty much it.
Okay, well that's some heavy stuff though. So I feel like I deal with anxiety, mental health, and depression issues, and I feel like, unfortunately, it's not a thing that's like it's gonna be done this day. It's an ongoing thing that you live with. So how do you live and cope with it?
Horribly. I would say I'm kicking its ass, but it's definitely kicking my ass. But I find ways to let that out. I try not to let it consume me too much. Yeah.
Definitely. I think artists just got to continue to be vocal about it. We had Slime Maroney up here. I don't know if you heard of her. She's okay, word. So she was up here, and I thought it was dope for her to speak about it. So, I appreciate you for speaking about it, too, because it's something that we live with. It don't just go away.
Yeah.
So the other part about it, you said you was talking about love. So talk about, like, your love life, and when did you first, like, discover what love was?
My love life is shitty. Let's just put that out there.
Okay.
I feel like no one is on my level. It's not that I haven't found the right one. They're not on my level. But I've got my heart broken so many times, which it fed into my poetry. I feel like love is a drug, and people want more and more of it because a lot of the love they're searching for, they didn't get when they were young.
That's real.
So they're looking for it in someone else, you know?
Well, I mean, I feel like that just all are key ingredients for making great music. So talk about, like, becoming an artist.
For me, when I first started doing music, I didn't know shit about music. I wasn't trying to know shit about music. I was just very depressed. And that was the one thing I feel like no one can take from me, and it was my voice. I didn't care about getting this right. Not until I really linked up with one of the engineers when I first started that I really they was just like, you need to take it seriously. It's like, you really can write. And I was like, right now, I don't really care about that. I just need to express myself, or I feel like I'm going to drown. So it wasn't, I don't know, Nah,
that's real. But again, I think, like a lot of my favorite artists, especially when it comes to, singers especially, like, the best music comes from pain. So it's just like, it's the most beautiful time to create, in my opinion. Yeah. So you got a lot to talk about. Now, like I said, I got a chance to hear your music at the DJ's meeting. So first I want you to describe, like, your sound and style, and then talk about some of the feedback that you received from all those DJs.
All right, so I'm really emo rap. That's what I describe it as, because it's really, really sad music. You just gotta kind of be in the mood to listen to it.
Got you.
Very gothy like in some ways. Yeah. The feedback. I definitely listened to what they were saying. I definitely need more practice. I mean, I just started doing music, so there's a lot I don't know.
I got you.
So I definitely heard that. The comparisons, I don't know why people keep thinking I'm like a little Missy Elliot.
How do you feel about that?
I feel like we're both ourselves in our creativity, but I don't think I feel like she's in a different lane from me. She's, I don't know how to explain it. We have animation to an extent, but hers is more out there. Like when she wears like the bubble suits and the different things, that's not something I would wear, So it's like we're both creatives, but she's thinking so much on different levels than I am,
I get you. I get it. I mean, it's a great comparison, though, but I think it's more so of an external thing than it is musically, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So, okay, and I'm glad you mentioned that about, like, okay, I'm going to say sad rap.
Right.
Because I feel like, for me personally, I definitely have to be in the mood for that. Now, if I'm going through something, I would definitely put some shit on. But just to put it on for me is kind of tough. So what's your feedback and response to people that talk about, like, Rod Wave and artists like him? They call them depressive rappers.
It's funny they talk about them because they aim to be just like them, for one. So that's crazy. I say this? Yeah, you do got to be in the mood for it. I feel like Rod Wave, he can be played whether you're in the mood or not in the mood, though. He has that thing about him. He just kind of just, goes. I feel like I don't want to say the wrong words.
You good. That's how you feel. It's okay. Because I feel
like people are haters.
Okay. Damn.
That's just what it is. I'm gonna leave it at that. I feel like people are haters.
Okay, I respect that. I think it just be a preference sometimes. Still feel like it's hate.
The same people that talk about the music, they be in the studio doing the same shit.
Okay, I feel that.
So it's like you're a fucking hater, and that's how I see it.
I respect your opinion. I do. Period. Okay, so what's your thoughts on female artists now? Female rap, female R&B. Like, what's your thoughts? And where do you see yourself fitting in?
So I feel like women are taking over right now. They really are. Like, I'm loving it.
Yeah.
Definitely loving the female power right now. So I see it two different ways because a lot of the music that I hear today, I do not listen to for several reasons. I don't relate to it. Where I see myself is, I don't see myself really fitting in with a lot of the new female rappers right now because I'm not that kind of rapper. A lot of them, from Memphis or just, different places. They're doing more MC rapping, more hard rap, and that's just not me. I'm the sad kid, so I do sad shit. I don't really feel like I fit in with this new age of rapping. So there's that, and a lot of the music that I hear today from women is degrading. It's sad. I feel like people are celebrating nakedness. They don't care what they're putting out, but they're celebrating something they really shouldn't celebrate. Because I feel like they're showing a younger generation that if you take off your clothes or you do this is how you're going to make it. And if you don't, it's going to take you years to get here until you realize that's what you need to do.
I feel that. I think I'm going to say this. I feel like I like all types of music, but I do wish it was more of a balance.
Yeah.
To show, especially the kids, to show them it needs to be a balance. So that's my dilemma with things, and I feel that. So who are some people that you listen to then?
Lately I have been listening to Kalani. I do love Young M.A. I'm loving that she's in the mix. This is a tough one. I listen to a lot of older music. Like I said, I don't really listen to a lot of this new generation. I just don't relate.
Gotcha.
To all of it. She sings the song. Tony Romiti.
Okay.
That's her name.
Got you.
Oh, Tony Romiti.
For
I
sure.
listen to her a lot.
Got you. Well, again, it's a lane for you. It's a wide open lane, honestly, and I just wish the masses would support that more, but we got to just make it happen ourselves.
Yeah.
So yeah. So okay, we talked a lot about being sad, but what makes you happy?
Writing, vibing out. I don't really do a lot anymore right now. So like, what makes me happy is going to sleep at night and actually getting rest.
I feel that. I feel that.
Yeah, I don't party. I don't do any of that anymore.
Okay, I respect that. I mean, listen, I appreciate my rest as well. So our show is called The Progress Report. You know, we talk about growth, getting better. Our keyword is progress. So how have you progressed lately as a person?
Mentally, for one. Definitely mentally. How have I progressed? I feel like me going through certain things actually progressed me in my music. I feel like I put more pain in there. So that was definitely a plus. I am now a person that doesn't really give a fuck about shit anymore.
That's
so
good.
That's another plus. Because I love to look my bosses in their face and be like, yeah, I'll quit. You know? But that progress, I feel like I need to progress more because I really want to get like my brand out there more and like not so much it, but what it's about. You know, so I'm working on it, you know.
Yeah, definitely. You doing this, you outside, you know, you with Roots Queen. So, I mean, you definitely doing the right thing. So, you got to start somewhere. That is progress. So, you definitely starting somewhere. But, yeah, I think it's going to be dope to see, you know, how you establish yourself in the industry. So, just keep going and stay focused. Definitely. All right? So, what's coming up next?
What's coming up next? More of DaphoDILL. More content, you know, more music, more wacky tacky dreams. That's it.
All right. Sounds good. Well, I appreciate you for skipping class with me today.
No doubt.
For sure.
The Progress Report.